Free website hosting sounds amazing, right? I mean, who doesn't love free stuff? Especially when you're just starting out and don't want to spend a fortune. And of course, you know that something like free website hosting exists, right? I mean, you Googled it and there are a few providers claiming to give just that. But what if I told you that free hosting could actually cost you way more than you think, both in stress and money? I've tested some of the most popular free hosts, dug into real user stories, and let's just say what I found is not pretty. So for today's video, I'm pulling back the curtain and I want to talk to you about the real risks of free hosting, what to do if you need a site for school, work, or testing, and just how you can get safe, reliable hosting for less than you might be expecting. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get rolling. Quick reminder, if you find this helpful, the admission fee is just hitting the like and the subscribe buttons, and the best coupons can be found in the description. All right, why do I say that there is no such thing as a truly free website hosting website? Well, hosting is one complex service. Like, it's not a domain name that can just be registered to one person and be forgotten for years. Servers need to run 24/7, and maintenance always costs money. Also, like, your website can be gone in an instant since you technically have no power over it, and it's happened before. Weblogs.com, anyone? Thousands of blogs disappeared in a blink because their free service just shut down, no backups, no warning, nothing. Lastly, all free providers fail in performance. And I'm not even talking about slow loading times. How about your website is just unreachable 60% of the time due to some random guy blasting JavaScript codes? And I'll be very straight with you. Why do you need a free website? You can get that with WordPress, free website for wedding. Wix can offer that easily, but you notice how all of them are website builders and not hosting. You want free web hosting for WordPress to test things out? Then why not make your PC into a server and do whatever the hell you want with that site and hosting? Basically, if you truly need free hosting, you're actually looking for affordable premium hosting. And if you just want to have a website, then I'll talk about free web builders later on. Now, I mentioned that there are ways of having a free website, but not really free hosting. All right, there are three approaches you can take here. The simplest and the one not requiring you to mess with any other company is simply turning your PC into a server. This is sort of only viable for small projects or testing out, but it's not as difficult as you might think. So I'll leave a link in the description, but if you download the local app, you can easily install WordPress and mess around to your heart's content. Now, second is if you need a blog. Companies like Blogger or WordPress.com can offer you free plans for a very basic blogging setup. Now, yes, you will get the bare minimum, but on the other hand, you will also be placed into a huge blogging ecosystem where your content will be seen way more than existing in some random parts of the web. Now, okay, the third way is to get your hands dirty, since Amazon Cloud Hosting and Google Cloud both have free tiers, but as you can probably understand, this isn't a simple type of hosting, okay? And it will require a lot of technical knowledge from you. All right, the thing about free hosting is that if you're smart, you can get premium providers basically for free. Well, at least for less than a cup of Starbucks. Jesus, have you seen the price of those lately? And anyway, the undoubted kings of this are Hostinger and Ionos. Okay, first up, Hostinger. This is hands down the best budget option in 2025 and will probably be the best for a long time. So Hostinger has grown insanely fast, and it's no wonder. I mean, you get free SSL, weekly or even daily backups, DDoS protection, malware scanning, secure access management, and even AES 256 encryption. All of that for this monthly price. I mean, kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Not to mention, Hostinger gives you a free domain for a year, unlimited bandwidth, and their awesome drag and drop AI website builder, all included in every subscription. It's really a perfect provider for beginners and small businesses, bloggers, or anyone who just doesn't want to fiddle around with complicated tech stuff. Plus, if you use the YouTube exclusive coupon in the description, you can bring the price down even lower. And you might like this even more. There is no risk involved, so Hostinger has a full 30-day money-back guarantee. All right, next up, Ionos. This one's been around for decades. You might remember them as 1&1 back in the day. Now, while Ionos has, in my opinion, a worse control panel and approach to user satisfaction, the main reason that I recommend it is that you can snag hosting starting at just $1 a month. No ads, no nonsense, just $12 a year for high-grade security and way more reliability than anything that you would get for free. So Ionos gives you free SSL certificates on every plan, daily backups, DDoS protection, and AES 256 encryption. It even includes a free domain for a year, and a big plus, unlimited storage and bandwidth. So most hosts cap that stuff, especially on budget plans, but not Ionos. The thing is, you either have to have a short-term website or be ready to pay a bit more after the renewals. When I say a bit, I actually mean $12 a month. So it's still a good deal for unlimited storage and websites, but it's definitely not on the same par as Hostinger, where the $3 plan renews for $8. And secret, instead of renewing your contract with Hostinger, grab a new subscription using my discount link and simply move your site to the new account for free. Dunzo. Yeah, 4 more years of cheap hosting. You're welcome. Now, another thing about Ionos, for some this might be important. If you ever get stuck, Ionos does offer 24/7 customer support with the ability to call them and speak to a real human. And Hostinger offers only live chat or email support. It's a fantastic pick for any short-term small to medium-sized business, blog, or portfolio project. And finally, Wix. If you truly need something free, then the best free web hosting website option is a website builder. Now, do you technically host a website here? No, you can't add HTML or host a CMS like WordPress, and it can feel very restrictive, but you can create a website for an event or a school project. You get 900 templates for all sorts of niches, AI implementation to help you on most daily tasks, and tools upon tools. But hey, fair warning, Wix can feel a little bit overwhelming if you're brand new to building websites. Here you can sort of get a full package, so free website hosting and domain. Just keep in mind that the domain name will be a subdomain and will look like this. Not perfect for business, but hey, it is free. And if you like Wix so much, you can just easily try out their premium plan. Like the others, you get a money-back guarantee and test out this builder for up to 14 days. Bottom line, Wix is amazing if you're on a very tight budget, as well as if you want to go all out and truly expand your web project. All right, let's bring all of it home. Yes, you can find free hosting, but you're trading away security, reliability, support, and control over your own content. And when your website is your business card, your storefront, or your personal brand, it's kind of a huge gamble. The smart move: spend just a few bucks a month, literally less than what you'd pay for one coffee, and get real, safe, fast hosting. Hostinger is my number one pick, and Ionos is perfect if you want to have a short project way cheaper. For those who truly need simple free hosting, then give Wix a try. It has its own problems, but for short projects should be fine. So I hope this helps you make a smart decision for your website. Trust me, I've been down the road you're going down right now. So if you have further questions, drop them in the comments. I'll try and reply to as many as I can. And hey, you know, that like button is kind of lonely down there, okay? Maybe give it a hit. And, you know, subscribing does help you stay up to date with all my shenanigans. Okay, that's enough for today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.